players, drop your buffs. It's time for a swap.
Woo!
Yeah.
So just pick them up and throw them in the middle.
This is kind of gross.
Really is.
We have freshmen,
Oh, thank God.
right?
Freshmen? Right.
Yes.
I was told we had freshmen. It's okay, we'll see.
Remember which one is yours just in case you get to grab it again.
I don't know.
Well, damn it. So here's how it's going to work. I need each tribe to send me a representative. The gold tribe sends Patrick C, and the green tribe sends Zappy. Choose 2 people from your original tribe to send over to the other tribe.
I think I'm gonna send Alex. Okay. And I'm gonna send Bryce.
Okay, Alex and Bryce, hop on over. Zappy, which 2 are you sending over?
Will and Aaron.
Will and Aaron, flip on over. We're not done just yet. Bryce and Alex, choose someone from your original tribe to bring over with you. Discuss really quick. And Aaron and Will, y'all are the ones sent over? Yeah. Y'all will have the same decision too.
We are going to take. We're gonna take Emma.
Emma, swap on over. And you two?
Alright.
We're gonna take Patrick.
Patrick, swap on over. Let's do the theme song one more time with our new teams.
How do y'all feel about being the ones that got sent?
Fine. I don't worry. I don't think it was personal.
I mean, I feel pissed.
Do you think it was?
I don't think it was personal.
I feel chosen.
I kind of do because me and Patrick weren't super close, so I wait do like in the game.
But honestly, with our group, like, it really could have been anyone.
It really could have been anybody.
I thought it was
Y'all's
Indian
first
Emily.
round was cut to the
Y'all,
road.
it was so.
I want to hear about
Crazy.
it.
What?
I thought it was gonna be me and
So,
Emily against
I guess
them.
we
I
could
was
say because
surprised.
no one's here. That was like a
Part
part of
of
the
it.
issue.
Because
But
we were literally all like, Brandon.
We were just
Okay, go back. Okay.
That's
so
kind
how's
of
y'all dynamic been? Not too dramatic.
Yeah, it's
What are you saying?
pretty unanimous.
Oh really?
after you.
I thought we were going in a circle.
That was my fault. I'm so sorry.
It was your fault. but I
Deepest
forgave you.
apologies to my ex-president of my university. Go Tiger.
Go Tigers. Stone.
Michaelin.
I'm Michael.
Hello.
Heartthrown.
Let's just fucking win, you guys.
Amen.
I don't think go tribal.
I think that's the tactic here.
Do they bleep it on the YouTube videos?
No.
No, we don't bleep anything.
How was y'all's first crew?
It was good.
they were good.
Both of the votes went pretty.
How everyone was feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing happened on our side, so.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw our vote. Everyone was on the same page.
Yeah.
So we kind of just were like voting out weak, essentially.
Everyone was on the same page, literally, for us.
Okay. I was wondering. I was like,
Well, what I'm curious if y'all don't mind sharing, what happened with the first vote? Because it just seemed like a lot of.
Well, let me tell you.
Like the final hour type beat. That's
Yeah,
what
no,
it
it was-
gave me.
it was a lot.
we had a plan, and then one of our new team members messed up the plan.
Can we ask what the plan is?
I mean, we were
What
gonna
was-
vote Olivia out
Got it.
Yeah.
first.
Look what you've done.
Whoops.
You little stirrer. So that screwed over everyone.
Sorry, that's okay. I mean,
But-
that was your job to just screw it up.
No, what you did, we panicked, and people's colors were shown, and that's how the votes kept going.
Yeah.
It was based off of that whole thing.
True colors.
Anyone
That's
that
what
was
I
on
remember
y'all's
that
team that we
being-
should be like wary of.
Well, that also happened with Bryce on ours. Our first vote. Yeah, we were gonna.
He
we
saved
were,
the person who was.
yeah, and
Yeah,
he
we
walked
were gonna
over,
go for
and the
Paige.
first thing he said when he got there was, "I'm not gonna save the person that y'all are gonna vote for." And we were between two people, and he saved one of them, and it was the one that most of us were leaning towards.
Wait, who did you end up saving again?
Paige.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's funny that y'all voted out Paige right after she had immunity. We voted out Paige right after she had immunity, and y'all
Oh, yeah.
So we both served
Taylor
each
knew
other
it.
the same
Taylor knew what he was
medicine.
doing.
Yeah.
Things are going very similarly on both sides, it looks like.
Yeah.
It is time for our first post-swap immunity challenge. This challenge will be a series of duels. I'll randomize which team goes first. Your team will send a champion. That person will choose one person from the other team to face off against. The person chosen as the opponent will choose which game we do. Whoever loses the duel is eliminated from the challenge. The last team with someone left standing wins immunity. Okay? So it's all on you. Don't fail them. Also, just like normal, the winning team will send someone over to give someone else immunity. However, the person given immunity will be sent to Exile Island this week, and this week only. So they will not attend Tribal Council, and who knows what's on Exile Island. Okay? Heads. Okay, Green, you'll go first.
Alright, so Zappy's gonna go.
Support.
Who am I picking?
Whoever you want, honestly.
strong to get him out. You know?
Oh, I can't. No, I'm not.
You know
I'm
what
not. No.
You know what to? Okay.
Other
That's
way
fair.
around.
Well, you just have to win the
Go
game,
with Will.
right? No time, just win the game.
Yeah. Pick Will. I feel like that's
All right, let's get going.
Okay.
To start. Green, who are you sending?
Zappy.
All right, Zappy.
I'm gonna go with Will.
All right, Will versus Zappy.
Will it buy?
Will, what's the competition?
Let's go with BP.
All right, beer pong, let's go. In the beer pong challenge, players merely have to score a bucket. Oh no! Sorry, Zappy, you're out of range. Green team, as I said before, the losing team will be the next one to move. So you go again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, I'm moving. I'm gonna pick Emily.
BP.
Let's go! Sorry.
Sorry, Emily, you've been eliminated. The Gold Tribe sends William for his second challenge.
Hey, Will.
Hello. I will pick Emma.
Oh, Emma's rocking this.
Sawhorse.
I want to play a game.
In Sawhorse, while balancing on a sawhorse, players have to knock down 4 bricks using a stocking and a tennis ball.
He's built different! Christian Gary, step aside!
Let's go, 4 for 4.
So close. You gotta take time.
You got it.
Aaron.
Alright, Aaron versus Stone.
Alright. We can do Sawhorse again.
Let's do Sawhorse.
Can't wrap it that much.
Okay, yeah.
You got it, bro. You got
Further back.
Well, you're good distance wise.
No, wait, no, you
Oh, okay. That's okay. You did it though. That's good.
Yeah. He's joking.
You're built out.
Oh! Is that out?
You have to hit that he does.
Okay, so you take your time. Don't fall, don't fall. More fall. That's right! That's right! Hey, good try, Aaron!
I'll let you go next. Oh, you want to play that?
Yeah, what's up? Give me Michaelin.
Alright, Michaelin versus Will. Michaelin, what's the game? Wait for camera. Sorry. Put your hands up. Sawhorse. Alright, Sawhorse. 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go! Will, we were hungry. Catch up.
Alright, Will!
Catch up. You caught up? You caught up? You caught up? Chill. Just chill. Take your time. Let's go!
Oh my gosh, wow, good job.
I'll do not Patrick Cormier. The other Patrick.
Hi, that's my name.
Shambra. Patrick Shambra.
Yeah.
What is the challenge?
Dude, look at this.
You guys' legs?
Let's run.
Alright, tic-tac-toe.
You got it.
In Tic-Tac-Go, players run and play a live game of tic-tac-toe.
Nice, let's go.
We're back. Oh, yes. Left corner.
Good field.
Nice.
Bottom. Oh, yeah.
Top right corner.
Oh, you got it.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright,
Patrick.
alright, you've been eliminated.
We want Patrick.
So, Alex, you're going next?
Yes.
Who are you challenging?
Patrick.
Alright, Patrick versus Alex.
I want beer pong.
Beer pong.
And a beer.
Very good.
Yeah, buddy, you got this, Pat.
We're kind of
That's not Patrick.
Come on, Patrick.
Okay, two big guys go. I think Will's going up there. So if it's a big guy, I'll choose Sawhorse. If it's Will, choose beer pong. Okay, fuck tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, we pick. Stone. Yeah, I like that matchup.
What are you gonna do with it?
He gets to pick. But...
I'll do anything. I would prefer beer pong.
Okay. Oh, you're not.
well, let's see what he picks.
Yeah, that's
Who
right.
are you picking?
Stone.
Alright, Kitty picks Stone. Stone, what's the game?
I want Sawhorse.
Alright, Sawhorse, let's go.
Let's go, Piggy.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
You want it or?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, you go.
I'm gonna go.
Take your pick.
Okay, Patrick's going. Who is your opponent?
I'm gonna say Alex.
Alright, Alex versus Patrick.
Sawhorse.
Cool.
Sawhorse, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, Alex. You're up ahead. Don't worry about it, Alex. Take it, Alex. Turn, smooth on the turn. You're up.
Be careful, be careful.
Nice. There we go.
Gold, you're down to 1. William, who are you challenging?
Give me Stone.
Alright, Stone.
Alright, tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-go.
Come on,
Alright, the green team has 1 immunity. Now, together you need to decide who you're sending over to the gold team to pick a person to send to Exile Island.
That would be it.
Camera.
We should not pick Emily to go to Exile Island.
Because she already has.
Because she already has Nida. Number one. Number two, like if it's a power, and she comes back with a power, that'd be just make it more dangerous.
Who?
Will. I feel like he's probably going to be their vote out next.
You think so?
We are the vote them off next.
I'm scared.
But he
for
was
Will
he was
to
a,
go to Exile Island. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm about to say he looks like a competitor.
yeah, because he did really
He
like.
also-
I think the math changed on Will.
Who's on their team? Patrick? Both Patricks?
I think honestly I could see us like I think big like taller Patrick is like, wouldn't be a bad choice. Thank you so
He's
much.
like neutral. He's neutral.
I'm good with that. I also wanna campaign for maybe Aaron or Pity, just
yeah.
because I feel like
Yeah.
they're the least
Yeah.
likely to
Get voted
come
off right now.
and I just wanted to throw someone out from y'all side and our side just to be fair, and we could talk about that.
I'm
I'm
fine
fine
with
with either
I like
Aaron.
Aaron sounds good.
I'm fine with Aaron. I could be fine with Pity
I could tell.
too.
I maybe I'm wrong about Aaron, but I could tell you from our side, Pity was least like I'm gonna cause drama, like and like
Yeah,
would
Aaron's
be
not here
open
to
to
cause
any of us.
drama either.
Yes.
Aaron, I feel the same way. So
Exactly.
I don't.
I feel
I
like
don't.
you want to
Y'all wanna-
not be
Y'all
dangerous
want
to
to
us.
vote?
Okay, so green team, who are we sending? Emma will join the Gold Tribe for a little while. About halfway through your discussion, she'll decide who to send to exile. Okay, so get to mingling. Good luck. Green Tribe, enjoy the time off. During their time off, the Green Tribe looks for idols.
Right now.
Yeah, so I'm on a new tribe, obviously. Me, Emma, and Bryce got moved to the Green Tribe, and some people went to the Gold Tribe. It's different. I actually like this tribe a lot, though. I don't know their drama like the 3 or 4 people that were here before us, but they all seem pretty level, and I talked to Zappy before, and it sounds like we're going to try and stay on each other's good sides. I'm curious what's happening on Exile Island, and maybe even what's going on the Gold team, or Gold Tribe now that we're not there. And I'm interested to see how the idols come out into play, because as far as I know, everyone's saying that they don't know where any of the idols are, but we know that, I know of at least one that's out there that 8 of us know about, and I feel like people are being kind of shady about whether or not they have one and if they're going to use one. But I like the new team so far. I like still being in the tribes. We'll see how it goes from here. But I think I'm definitely getting the hang of it. This game's fun. I really trust Pity, but he's on the other tribe. I still really trust Pity, Bryce, and Zappy. There's not people that I don't trust, but those are the people that I think I should stick with for right now. And they seem to be honest. And the 2 people that came after me got voted out. I do miss them, Carlin and Olivia, though. I don't think it was anything personal, it's just the game, but interested to see how the other team comes out of Tribal.
A camera runs up on half the tribe, finding the Little Ditch idol.
Oh, let's see me. This is Little Ditch. This is the holy shit.
It was just in here?
It was underneath that rock.
So, okay, that's my question is, who can use it? Since there's 4 of us here, obviously. Like, how does that work?
Whoever has it. Yeah, whoever holds it and says it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like we're on the beat Bryce up.
I mean, okay.
Okay,
so I
wait,
will
people
say
might
though-
see it, though. I would put it down right now.
I will say, I think
It looks like we're talking.
if one of the 4 of us is in trouble,
Use it.
yeah.
I think that's the fairest way to do it. We all
I
live
think
down
so.
work together.
Alright, so the 4 of us are going to stick together then?
Yeah.
We kind of talked about this before.
You know, I literally right before the split, I was like, "Hey, I just want to talk to you in case we get in the same team."
Sounds good. And I think we had a good showing on the
Exactly,
there. So
yeah.
I feel bonded. Bryce, we've been together since the beginning,
Yeah.
yeah?
So if y'all are fine, like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Teaming
Where do you
up.
want to put it?
I don't know. Should I bring it back?
We can. I have a hoodie.
Uh-huh.
You can throw it in my hoodie pocket
Okay.
in the middle and just stash it somewhere.
Okay.
That cool with you?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Let's act like we're still looking for it.
I'm gonna stick in my pocket.
Let's just say we're going to get some water.
Wait,
Is it
hold on.
inside?
Do you want to walk around this way? Because I feel like if we all walk this way with the camera person, it looks sus.
I feel
Yeah.
like it maybe just we were talking. Yeah, we're just talking. Alright, cool.
He-
We're going
And
inside?
you just walk on the right side of all of us.
Are we going inside?
So Bryce, me, and Alex all found a what are they called?
Immunity idol?
Immunity items.
Idol.
Idol.
There you go.
And so we were working with the other Alex as well. And so since we found it together, we've decided to make a pact to the 4 of us that if one of us needs it, we'll use the immunity idol for either ourselves or for one of the 4 people in the group. So, you know, that's a nice little trick to have up our sleeve, especially if other people don't know we have it, because the other immunity idol, everyone knows who's got it. So this will be a nice ace in the hole.
Okay, how are y'all feeling about the new tribe?
I like him. I feel good, but it's hard to tell like who's going to be the next, because they're all so good.
Yeah.
But I I think Emma's a real power player. Like if we lose, I think Emma's the best way to go. I think that we could bring someone over from like either Bryce or Alex, honestly.
Literally the round before, I talked to Alex about this. I was like, hey, if we were in the same team, do you want to team up? He said, yeah, sure. And he said like he's sticking to it.
And then me and Alex really like he was like, bro, like I feel like we bonded after we came back from 4-2. So I think even there, right there, we have a majority to get Emma.
Yeah. What were y'all talking about over there?
I had an idea that they put an idol in the tent. I was like, that'd be genius, right?
Because we never went back to it. We're like, screw the tent, we're done.
Yeah. And so I called little tent and he called big tent, and then we went there and then we just went circling around the lakes.
Sweet.
But I mean, I think we should keep this for sure. We get Alex and then maybe Bryce, but I think I mean, if y'all are okay with that.
I think that's the play, honestly.
Me and Bryce both got sent to the green team, but we're the only people that know each other. Well, I guess Emma. Well, no.
Emma too.
And then Bryce just found another idol, so that's 2.
Yeah.
And where's the second idol?
The second idol is wrapped up in Stonecox's hoodie that is set behind the piano.
We just put it there. The first one Emily has in the living room.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen that one in a while. So I hope it's still there.
And I hope...
But she's on the other team, so that changes the dynamic.
Yeah. I hope Stone and Zappy are trustworthy.
I trust Zappy for sure.
If not, honestly, yeah, an idol's a big deal, but right now I don't feel like I'm in any position to be like concerned.
Yeah, I don't think we should use it. I just think it changes the game for sure. Bryce, I think we should stick together. Of course. I like you, Bryce.
I like you too.
We've been together since the beginning. I think we need to stick together. I like
agree.
Zappy too. There's no one I don't like, but there's people I'm definitely like building more of a bond with.
Over on the Gold Tribe, Aaron and Emily talk about idols.
I have one. Okay, because that's what Brandon told us. We didn't know if he was just guessing.
How did he find out?
He said he was with you when you found it. Like he said he was like next to you. Maybe you didn't see him.
I found the baby hand.
Maybe he thought that was the idol, but he didn't realize that was the clue.
But he guessed right because I did.
Yeah.
Because it was just the team that found it. So I have to apologize later because I seriously thought Carly or Olivia told Will.
No, we knew you had it,
and I was like, "Who betrayed the team?"
No, we
that was
knew
like
you had
that's
it.
what screwed everybody over.
That's actually why we sent him over to talk to you, because we're like 90% sure you had it, and we thought like that you might tell him that you factually had it, and then
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
So.
All right, Carly, Olivia. I'm sorry. I thought y'all told Will. That's my bad. But look, I was looking out for the team.
Yeah.
That's why I was upset, because I was like, how are you going to break the family up?
Yeah.
We just found this thing together. Anyway.
Do you have any thoughts right now about elimination?
I don't know.
Okay.
The Chamber Bros make me nervous.
They do.
But they can also get us.
I will say they're great game players, so I think it would be a disadvantage to lose them.
Who do we have? We have you, me, Pity, Chamber Bros, and Patrick.
Right.
I really want to know.
I just don't know anything about your teammates, so you would have to fill me in on that.
Pity is really good overall.
Okay.
And Patrick struggles a little bit with competition, but he's really good socially.
Okay.
Everyone in gold is dangerous. Everyone.
Okay. We had an excellent team, I'm not gonna lie. So I wouldn't really point to anyone on my team and be like, they're not good. The ones that are still on green and the ones that have joined y'all's team. So.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah.
No. The first thing I told the gold, I was like, the Chamber Bros.
Yeah.
It's like, they're excellent.
Zappy's great too.
Yes.
Yeah.
He worries me.
He's really good.
He looks like a secret mastermind.
I like him a lot, so I'm sad that we're not on the same team anymore, because now he's good.
Bryce,
he kind of needs to go.
Bryce was always happy.
Yeah.
Bryce is too. Yeah. If I had to vote on anyone right now, it would be Patrick or Aaron. I prefer Aaron over Patrick. I have an alliance with Patrick, but I also know that he put my name up. So I need to make sure that the Chambers are on.
Which Patrick?
Patrick, the tall one.
Cormier. Okay.
So I need to make sure that the Chambers don't vote me out, which I don't think they would, because it'd be a dumb move, because I think they think that I would play my idol on them if they got voted up. because I know that they're valuable. I'm sad that we lost Bryce. I hope to see him later down in the game. We had a good thing going, he and I and Pitty. So I need to talk to Pitty and see what he knows. I think Aaron's a good player. I think eventually, like, my ideal world, tall Patrick would be eliminated, and then Aaron, and then break up the Shambros. But I have a hard time thinking that they're going to turn on each other. So I was hoping they would get on opposite teams, and we can just take one out either. But, so what I'm going to try to do now is align myself with Patrick and Pitty. Patrick, the Shambro Patrick, and Will, and Pitty, and make sure their votes, make sure they're not going to try to flush out my idol.
Which of the Shambros would you rather keep?
Will. Long game. I mean, Patrick, they're both extremely capable, but I feel like Patrick can sometimes rub people the wrong way because he's so passionate. So, Will's a safer bet. I mean, Patrick can probably win more comps, but Will is really good at comps as well. So it's really just a matter of opinion, but I would prefer to keep Will if I had to. So, I love Patrick to death, but, you know, that's how it's happening right now. So, but I am happy that if we were to get a Shambro, I'm glad we got them both. That's crazy. That's how the teams ended up. They both swapped over. Like, that's wild, because that's like a guaranteed same opinion, in my opinion. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm nervous, but I'm not, because I can play immunity, and I hope they don't force me to flush it.
I'm like down to work with anybody. If anybody wants to work with me, I feel like if y'all need a vote, like I'm more than willing to vote for y'all.
That's good enough. That means a lot.
For sure. Yeah.
It just all depends on what you do.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to, like.
No,
tell you what to
100%.
do.
Right.
I'm just trying to gain, well, but I understand this. I couldn't talk through two conversations, but I'm just really trying to gain.
No, yeah.
How about you
knowledge.
as far as your side's concerned?
We do have two people we're between. We are between, like, sending Pitty or Aaron.
Okay.
Wait, okay.
With it to exile. So, I don't know if that changes conversations, but I do need to be.
That definitely helps.
I need to talk to.
That's really
sure. Yeah.
It's very nice of you. I definitely think who Emma decides to save is very crucial, because it's gonna give one side a majority.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking the same thing.
So I'm curious, is she gonna save someone from y'all side who she's closer with to try to protect, or is she gonna save someone from our side to try to give you all the numbers?
Right.
Which is why it's tough, because like I got really advice from you and Pitty, like from the start.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like definitely wanted to work with you guys. We were on different tribes. I was like, hopefully eventually we'll get swapped.
No, yeah, of course.
I didn't really get any like strong vibes from anyone else on the other side, except for maybe Alex, just because she seems like likable.
Yeah.
But so I was just curious, like, what were your thoughts? Because I'm cool to tell you like people that I'm kind of working with, and you can do the same. Like,
so like I'm really not that close to Pitty, and like I'm pretty independent right now, and I would be totally down to like be a vote for you guys.
Okay.
I was telling that to William. I don't have like strong allegiances. Like all my strong allegiances got either out or moved to the other team. I mean, you know this. Emily's a great player, and like she's strong.
You played with her before?
No, but she told me that y'all played together before.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me y'all's whatever.
Well, we played a Big Brother together one time.
I prefer if we just kept this between us, so you can tell Will. But like, she was like, they're fantastic players, and like, they should be going far, like ASAP. Like, they're really, really good players. Like,
well,
she straight up said that.
I was actually
like,
legitimately like gonna hold back for going for her, because like, we know her, and like I like her, and I would love to see her go far. But the fact that she said that, I'll cut her up out of blindside bit out the game.
And that's on Patrick.
Yeah, cut that. So, I got really good vibes from you from the jump.
I got good vibes from you too.
And I was thinking, because I see you as like a bigger threat, and I don't know if you know this, but other people see you as like a bigger threat, and I kind of see myself in that same light. So I was thinking that we could like mutually benefit each other.
Yeah. So like, coming in, I am on good terms with my team, because like we did vote, like the teammates we have, Patrick and Emily, we've been on the same side of the vote each time.
Yeah.
So it's not like I have an alliance with either of them. It was kind of like we kept just knocking off a weaker player. So I don't necessarily have ties.
Because I was curious as to why you didn't go for Emily knowing she had the idol. At least to flush it. Unless, that's why I thought you were working really closely with each other.
Yeah, no, there was like a little bit of drama because we weren't sure how William found out that she had the
He said it was a shot in the dark. He came back to us and said it was between Alex, Bryce, and Olivia, and I just saved Olivia randomly.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like no one leaked it.
Yeah. What's your relationship with William and Aaron?
Aaron, I would say as far as like alliance goes, I'm more like working with Aaron.
Okay.
And like I'm telling you this because like I want to start to build some trust with you. Like I'm not gonna tell Patrick this.
No, I saw it. Like I've been keeping my eyes open, and like I saw you talking to Aaron like previously. Like I was just because I knew Emerge, but or switched of teams, and I saw you guys talking, so I kind of came in hoping that you guys work together.
Yeah.
So I could maybe get with you guys.
I feel much. Oh, like if you went in, like you're sewing, and it's like me and her, and then like I'm also good with Michaelin, who's really good with Aaron, and like Will will be with us, but like I know we're gonna have to vote, and so if one person on our side gets sent to exile, then y'all are gonna have the majority. So I'm just asking that you like keep the votes off me if it's possible.
Yeah, of course.
And then if someone on your side gets sent to exile, we're gonna have the majority, and I promise you I'll keep the votes off you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
We are between you two to send to exile. Okay. We thought it was fair because one from each tribe. So that is what your tribe will be discussing right now because that was just let out just to update you too. Yes, I would like to talk to each of you one-on-one just because for my personal game. Because I like both of you and I want to take this opportunity. But yes, but just know that. Okay. So we are between you two. I think that's a good thing though.
Yeah. So that was decided amongst
our tribe. Okay. And I was gonna come here get information, but we're not wavering from either one of you two. Like we're definitely picking between you two.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, just keep that in mind. I was just going with Flip, and I know that sounds like a move and an angle.
No.
Because whatever.
It's a little early, I think, and we're like not even on the same track.
But I mean, think about it, because you can agree with me too. I came in veteran, you too. Huge shreds on our backs just because we played so much. It purely
I was telling Becky that I was like you
100%.
just look like a big threat.
No,
I think I come off as a big threat, and I know you.
Can I come over there?
Yeah. I mean, we're just kind of like.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking like why would I want to make a bigger trouble out of you?
No, I totally agree. And so just from a logic standpoint, I genuinely did not want to make waves because if I came out here guns blazing,
That's what I've been thinking as well.
that wouldn't make any sense, you know. So I hope that changes.
Yeah, no.
If I hit merge.
I didn't even.
No,
like that wasn't the vibe that I got because I know how.
Oh, 100%.
I can tell how you play.
No, yeah,
so
I'm glad you told me.
But do you have any idea?
For exile?
Yeah.
We decided as a tribe.
Already?
No, well we're between two people.
Okay.
And that is Aaron and Kitty.
Well, that's two different people.
Yes.
Do you think you're safe, or do you not think you're safe?
For what we've discussed, if everyone's staying the same, I think both of us
are safe.
safe.
Okay. And like that was the goal.
Right.
Because obviously if we picked both of you, like we want y'all to stay. Yeah. So we really weren't worried about that. I would love to work with you so much. I was hoping for this moment. I was sad we didn't end up having to talk together. I was like, fuck, this isn't working. I don't know where your allegiances are now.
So it's the main person I've been with is Patrick. Because we've been on the same team the whole time.
Okay.
And he's a good game player. On our other team, it was us two and Zappy doing a lot of stuff together. But now that Zappy's on our team out now, that's
3 minutes for me. Okay, I'll talk to Patrick.
okay. I don't know, that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Like in the long run. Hopefully he still feels the same out.
Okay.
Hey, come here often.
Oh my god.
So what's up with you?
Well, Tall Patrick's coming after me.
I mean, I knew that because he told me.
Yeah, and so I talked to Will, and Will was like, we don't know yet. And I was like, thank you, Will. Thank you so much for that. And I was like, it
Dude,
basically...
he's been playing, like, I know, like, if I was going to rank us 3, like, maybe I might, put him high, but, like, he's so bad. Sorry, I don't mean to keep the Will slander going, but, like, just watching him play, like, What are they doing sometimes?
I want to keep Pity.
Me too, I love Pity.
I love Pity. And
I'm cool going forward. Me, you, Pity, Aaron.
love that.
Me too.
I want to vote out Patrick. Tall Patrick is messy.
He is, but he
he's
does want to
awesome.
work with me, and his name is Patrick.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
he's not, in terms of comp, he's all right.
Yeah.
Like, we're all, y'all are obviously better, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, we can't get rid of Will or Pity because of athletics.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I really like Pity. I got really good vibes from him.
No,
And
he's
plus, like,
awesome. He's
and-
like my top alliance.
Really?
Yeah, him and Bryce. So I was fucked when Bryce left.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I know Patrick's gunning for me, so that's where I am. I know, tall Patrick. But like, here's the thing, like,
Do you know why?
he probably sees me as a threat, and I haven't
Because
used
of
it.
the idol.
Yeah, the idol. But like, here's the thing. When I was with the team, I said, okay, we found this as a team. I grabbed it because we were scared of snakes, and I said, we'll decide what to do with it as a team if we need to. Everyone agreed, and it was friendly. And then immediately it all went to shit. So I'm upset about it because I'm like, we clearly can't trust what Patrick says. I know we can't trust any of us, but like in terms of him just literally like saying a completely different thing in the next conversation to the next, I don't like how he's been playing. He's been gunning for me, but like I've given him no ammo for him to have a vendetta against me. If
So
anyone
if
should be
you-
pissed at me right now, it should be Carly and Olivia.
If you get voted off with, like, if you don't play the idol and it got the vote, does that idol just go to shit? Like, what happens?
It goes back into the game.
Okay.
Like,
And you have to
So like,
refight
why
it, I
is he
think.
even gunning for you? Like, what is he gonna gain from you?
Nothing.
That's what
I
I'm
think
trying
he's
to
just intimidated, which fine, but I have an idol, dude.
He's
like,
intimidated.
and like, okay, great. Like, we're all intimidated through
figure
all
out. So
of
are
this.
we all
but,
on the
like,
same page then?
I mean, I think.
Yeah, so Patrick is concerned about Aaron going to exile and what that means as far as the numbers for each side, as far as the combination of the tribes.
Yeah.
So have you been able to talk to Emily or Pity?
So like every time I talk to Emily, I kind of get like a different side. Like I'm not sure if she is like just telling me things just for me to like hear them, or like she actually wants to like do what what we're talking about. And like,
What about Pity? Because
he doesn't really
everyone
talk
I've talked
much.
to, yeah, he's
Like every time I'm like, hey, and he's like, hey, and I'm like, okay. Like, are we?
My man is not trying to get any blood on his hands.
Yeah.
Why is there like, you feel there's this divide between you and Emily? Were you targeting her before?
I didn't like the fact that she had her idol, so I wouldn't have, like, I didn't want Emily to go home. Like, Emily is fine staying. I actually like Emily staying, like, and I really liked her staying at the beginning especially, but like, I just didn't like the fact that she had the idol. But like, I don't want her to like actively go home.
Makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I was at the beginning, like the first round, I was basically like, I wouldn't mind if we put up Emily just to be like, get rid of the idol, and then we can pick whoever we want else. Just because she has control over it at the end of the day, which like really freaks me out. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna need you to be so honest. If I fight for you to go to exile, if I switch the conversation to you, will you share it with me and Bryce?
Yes. You, me, and Bryce.
You will wait for the merge.
Yeah, like I will. Okay, so here's what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
if you send me, I look for the idol. It's between you, me, and Bryce.
Okay.
I want you to know that. What? Patrick just came over here to me. He's trying to get me to side with him and Aaron.
Right now.
And and I'm just kind of like going with it.
No, well, you need to get past tribes.
Yeah, exactly.
And I get that.
And so I was kind of hoping you would send me to exile. And I wanted this talk. I was hoping that you and Bryce would come over.
Me and Bryce. We did very well with bringing your name out.
Yeah.
So it really could go either way, but I will try my hardest, you know.
Okay.
Walking.
But yeah.
We're making up.
So if they do send me,
then I'm probably gonna go, because they're gonna try to either just get me out or flush idol.
because I think unfortunately Green is trying to stay strong.
Yeah.
Because their goal of coming to me was to get the numbers for a vote against either you or Emily, I think.
Yeah. I need to talk to Emma really quick. I need to find her and be like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Are you cool with that? Like, is that cool?
But like, who do you want her to use it on?
Anybody in green, not gold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can talk to her.
I guess. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I'm fine with that. I just think that gold's kind of in a bad position.
Yeah, we are. We definitely are.
We kind of got to scramble.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can find her really quick. I know she's talking to Patrick. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. I don't really know what to do. Everyone keeps coming to me, and I think maybe they think I'm a threat, so then they want my input, and I don't know if they could be blindsiding me. I kind of want Emma to send me to Exile Island because I want to stay true to her and Bryce. So if they do send me there, try my hardest to get an idol, and then make it to the merge, and then stay loyal to them. That's the plan. I don't know if it's the best thing to do, but that's what I'm going to do.
Who do you think is going on?
Either me or Petty.
Oh, you think?
I think me or Petty because Patrick and William are so strong, and then Aaron and Emily are like BFFs.
Okay.
So if you put Aaron in Exile, then one of the brothers are gonna go home. I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You think?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think I would go home from.
Because I'd rather you stay with
Right.
him. 100% rather that.
Yeah, I think one of the brothers would go home.
If Aaron goes to Exile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Noted.
Because Emily is friends with Aaron, and that's like her bridge to them. And so, unless somehow, I just don't see it. So, okay, so I'm a little freaked out, but I don't know. It really like depends on how they react whenever like whatever Emma picks. I like shoving down Emma's throat like, please pick Aaron, like please pick Aaron to go to Exile. I just think it would be like really good for the gold team on my team, and Pity and I kind of feel like we're in a very similar situation, and so we kind of bonded over that. And I think if Aaron were to go into Exile, we would be forced to get out one of the brothers. And I kind of like the idea of getting out one of the brothers. Not that I don't hate that idea that much. That's what I'm hoping for right now, but it all hinges on Emma's decision. If not, I could go home or Pity could go home. But from what I understand, like Pity is the bigger person in this conversation, so I think I would be more likely to go home this round. So it's either one of the brothers or me, I think.
Patrick thinks that if I bring Aaron, then y'all could get a Shamrock.
I'm not even shaking your hand.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
We would need to get votes. I'm just worried about getting the votes
I'd
for
rather
that.
you go to Exile, but I just am trying not to make an enemy out of Patrick. And if I'm really honest, I want a Shamrock.
Yeah.
And Aaron would be a vote to keep.
Okay. So.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I want you.
Okay, so let's just run through it.
Okay.
So if you send me to Exile, then the vote would go Patrick.
To be honest.
I think so.
Okay.
Because it would be the brothers running it, and they're both good with sending Patrick out. So that's it right there. Because I don't have a vote.
Right.
So if we send, what was the other option?
But let's think about this. Because I want you in Exile because I want that power for me and Bryce. But let's think about it. If we send Aaron and get a Chamber out, that's a Chamber out. Because Aaron is tight with the Chambers. So even if she comes back with something, she's not gonna have the number.
Because we could flush it then.
Exactly. And I think I could get Aaron on me and Bryce's side. 100%.
Okay. So then.
Because she told me specifically her biggest allegiances are to Chamber, Patrick.
Perfect. Okay. I like that.
You like that?
Because she's not voting, right? She goes to Exile?
No.
So
Right.
then. Right.
Exile first.
So then it's our original gold team.
Exactly.
Me, Emily,
Patrick.
and Patrick.
And I heard Emily. Well, no, Emily sussed out about tall Patrick. Who else is there?
there's William, Patrick, his brother.
Mhm.
There's Tall Patrick.
Mhm.
There's Emily.
Mhm.
There's Aaron and myself.
Gotcha.
So if Aaron goes, then
Mhm.
it's me, Emily, and Tall Patrick. 3 versus the 2 brothers. We choose which brother we want to send home.
Exactly. And to get Emily on your side, I would push the narrative that if she wanted to be close to Aaron somehow, a chamber would have to go. And that is 100% true.
How did you hear that Aaron's closest alliance is the brothers?
Aaron.
From her? And your mom?
From her mouth.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That
So-
has to be true. It's like.
No, exactly.
Okay.
And specifically how.
Send Aaron. I'm gonna work my hardest to get Emily
Yeah.
and Patrick on his side.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, cool.
Do you have a decision?
Yeah. Okay. We're sending Aaron to exile. Okay.
All right.
What are your thoughts on our new teammates?
They are fucking.
No, they're not.
They are
cohesion
not at all. If this is a play, it's the greatest play I've ever seen.
I'm not trusting them very much.
Because the way that Petey said, I'm not aligned with any of them.
Yeah, he
The
said
way
that
that
immediately.
the way that Patrick said, I want Emily out.
And the way Emily
And the way Emily said, I want Patrick out. I'm like, if you guys are playing us, you're playing me like a drama.
I didn't get a weird read on Pity, but them two, I'm a little weary of that. Like, we can't put her up. She has an idol, but
Good blindside.
we could blindside her. And
That'd be
I
kinda
really just go back in the game.
It'd be kind of sexy. I don't like Emily in this game because I heard.
Yeah, but she has an
I know. I heard from Patrick.
Hey, you've been exiled.
Oh, okay. So what do I do?
You're going to come with
Me. I can't talk to him anymore right now. 6 pies are hidden around Exile Island. Your task is to create a super pie using the correct container and order of pieces. The pies are 6 different colors. 5 colors will be used as slices. In other words, 1 color will not be used. The unused color will be the color of the container. The giraffe has the map and the puzzle. When you make the pie, tape it to hold it in place, and turn it in at the voting booth. If you're correct, you'll be given an idol there. Giraffe. I'm so sweaty now. The 2 middle numbers add up to 10, so they have to be 6 and 4, because none of these add up to 10. So it has to be these 2.
As Aaron works on her puzzle, let's go back to the Gold Tribe as they prepare for Tribal Council.
So, Emma had told me that they were thinking about me or Aaron to exile.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I got
She's
that.
listening. Okay, she's being honest with us then.
Yes.
She said to me that on her one-on-one with Aaron, that Aaron said she's tight with the brothers.
Okay, she told me that. She wants to keep one of them in.
Okay, I think we need to turn on it. Here's the thing. I'm worried about with brothers. You already said it in the past.
I am. I'm very worried.
So with Aaron gone, you, me, Patrick, and we choose a brother to go, and that's it. We have the numbers because Aaron's not voting.
Okay.
What's your hesitation?
Tall Patrick has been putting my name up in every conversation to get me gone with Aaron. But that could just be a play with Patrick and Aaron and Will. Tall Patrick has been apparently coming after me this entire time.
So I have a weird feeling this is going to be the last time we're going to talk. Because they exiled Aaron, and now they can just come together as a 3. And I know Patrick was targeting Emily, and Emily's targeting Patrick. And Petey doesn't have an alliance with any of them, but it would be just so easy for them 3 to come together. They know Emily has the idol, they don't have to worry about either of us having it. What do you think is our best bet for staying?
Continuing to pitch that divide, that feud.
Okay, but like, who do you want to go for? Like, who should be? That's fair. Do you want to go through Pity or you want to go through Emily?
Who are you more confident in? I'm more confident in Emily. I haven't even talked to Pity yet.
Okay, well then you continue to talk to Emily, I'll continue to talk to Pity. But it's gonna leave Patrick clearly ostracized, but at this point, like, fuck it, right?
You see how easy it would be for your side to just be like, hey, we're all.
Yeah, but
from
he
the-
put my name up.
That's what I tried to ensure him. But
So-
so yeah, you're good with.
He's coming out. He's coming after me for no reason, and it's pissing me off.
Okay, just wanted to really make sure that you're.
Yeah. My freaking team.
Yeah.
And y'all are good with Erin.
Yep.
I really like Erin a lot. I'm excited for her to find whatever she finds on that island.
Yeah, I hope she finds it.
I mean, he's like your right hand man, right? So like you guys are close. So he's been telling me like that you guys are together, and he's been
yeah,
kind
I
of
would
relaying the
say.
information to me.
Mhm.
So like I feel like you and I are good. We're voting out Tall Patrick.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's pretty much.
Yeah, because your brother, like him and I shook hands on it. Like I don't know. I feel like him and I are pretty tight.
But I like the idea of you and Patrick.
Yeah.
And then either Aaron or Emily.
Yeah, because if well, especially Erin, if she does have I mean, I want to be on her good side with you and Patrick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What did I talk about?
So Erin's gone.
Yeah. Which means
And-
you off the numbers.
Yeah, Patrick and Emily are trying to get me to vote you.
Okay.
And I agree with them because I'm not just gonna like.
No, I know.
I had to. That was my only option.
Yeah,
I want to vote out Patrick, not you. The other Patrick, obviously.
If all the votes say Patrick, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. So we need to either get Emily. That's our only option.
But it's so scary, no, because William's 100% with you.
I'm 100% with you.
Yeah. But the problem is, it's like we could try to bring Emily in because the problem is that Patrick just pitched me Emily before Aaron left, and Emily pitched me Patrick. So how are they gonna come together and work together? Bullshit.
Yeah. Well, then that means we could.
We can't bring
Emily
Emily in
out
because
after.
Emily is gonna use the idol on Patrick and get me out.
I don't think she should use it on Patrick. I really don't.
I told him to go work on Emily because I feel like me and you have a better rapport.
No,
So
you and I are fine, and I don't want to seem too sketchy by like talking on the side too much with you. But like, no, I'm with you, 100%.
I mean, I'll shake your hand, man. That's all I can do. But like, you just know I got you. If the roles were reversed, I would have been going to bat for you.
Yeah.
So I appreciate.
Voting Patrick guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because he just pulled me aside. He's kind of worrying about what we're doing. I think he's kind of catching on that he might be going.
Okay.
And he's like, "Are you 100% with me?" Like I can see he's kind of like shaking his boots. So I said, "I'm with him, voting for you, but I'm not."
Okay, cool. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we still have
I'm really glad that I got to clear the air with Emily and everything, just because like it's totally clean.
And now we're solid, us.
And now we're solid. Exactly. And then we could take out the other. We could take out the other brother, and then it'll be top 10, and then that's merged.
Yeah.
And then we're all together.
And then we're good with gold.
And then yeah, we're good. Exactly. So.
Yeah. No, I just fed him a bunch of crap. I shook his hand. He's like, "We're solid." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then, like, but we're not. I'm voting his ass out.
Okay. Because he will fuck all of us over.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that we got into the same situation. I feel like we weren't super close to the beginning, but now we're like in the same situation, and so we're like, like if we didn't do this, like one of us would go home this round, the next one would go home next round. Like they would not talk. Like they would kick us out so quick.
No, it was helpful with Emma coming over too. I think.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That kind of.
I literally went up to Emma. I know Emma out of this. I'm sure you did too, but like I was like, Emma, you would literally save my life if you put Aaron in exile. Like you would literally help me so much, and then that just changed everyone's tone. Like then we connected, then like Emily like was like cool with me. Like then it was all fine, and so
Yeah. At the beginning, I'm like, I thought it was kind of cool that like, oh, maybe I'll go. But then the more I thought about it, not only do I not want that target on my back, but like this whole route with Aaron and us getting numbers and getting out the brothers, we can knock them out 1-2.
yeah, exactly. There's nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm either going home this round or we are sending one of the brothers home this round. And I think that, okay, so Emily just asked for to talk to Pity, and so we're gonna see how that goes, but like it's really hinging on Emily like wanting to side with me. And I don't know if she's gonna do it, but I really hope that she does. Yeah, so it's either gonna be me, it's either gonna be Patrick or Patrick. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
They told me that you want me to go up.
Okay.
And so that's why I want to clear
No, yeah, I
this.
understand.
Okay.
I did say like I don't really like the fact that you have an idol that
Yeah.
like we all
Everyone
like
feels that,
know.
yes.
And like I was like I wouldn't mind like flushing the idol.
Yeah.
But like we're a gold team, like we're like on the same team, and like that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And so like I just don't like the fact that like you have the idol, but like that's really it. Like I don't want you to go home.
Okay, so
I
that's
think that they are way bigger. Like them together is like the scary part.
the bros think I'm with them right now. The Shambros think I'm with
The
them.
bros think I'm with
because I
them, too.
pleaded with them because I said that you're coming after me, and they agreed. So I think they're playing. They think they're playing me right now. But if we keep it solid, you get rid of them.
Patrick
Yeah.
immediately came to me as first option, like, I want to talk to you, Pidgey.
Yes.
And then he's like, we need to team together. Because I think he saw me as a threat and didn't want me to go against him, which is what we are going to do in this room.
Okay.
I
No,
think we
yeah,
need to
he
do
told
it.
me you were his favorite.
Yeah. And like, I respect that and thank you,
Yeah,
but
listen, like,
Yeah.
I want to do this. I want to do this. I
Okay.
want to conflict it.
Okay.
And y'all are gonna like.
Because that's the only
I
thing
don't
that
need
was.
to tell me. I
No, I'm not. I
Okay.
was, but
Okay, good.
but he, because I was like, well, he's putting me up, so
No,
he's the
I
one
just
I
don't
want
like
to
the fact
do.
you have the audio, but like.
I
we
mean,
can-
no one
we can
is
live with it
comfortable
as long
with
as we're good.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
it's
good.
fine.
See, I hadn't heard that, so when she said you put her name up, I was kind
That's
of
why I wanted
it was
to
a lot
clear.
earlier too. It was like during
Yeah.
Parliament. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe she shouldn't have.
That makes
And
sense.
then
So it was
they,
a-
I said he's putting my name up, and everyone was like, obviously. So they're lying. They're playing. They think
Okay.
they're playing us. And they're so
100%.
dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, it can murder us like any second.
Yeah. Okay.
We stay strong. Turns out of the picture, it's 3 versus 2. Hour 3, send Patrick home.
Mhm.
If either of the brothers approach us, we just say Patrick.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
That's our
It's
story.
really confusing. I'll make sure you gotta put that S on that paper.
No. I will.
Okay.
But I'm
I will
glad. I'm glad we cleared this
underline
up.
that as-
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
me too.
I respect that. I'm glad we
Okay.
cleared this up because you were freaking me out. I was
Yeah, you were
like, come
freaking me
on.
out too, dude.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I
that's
was
why
like,
I
that
was
damn
like,
Bible. It's like she's gonna fucking use it. Like
I'm
she
not.
doesn't know.
How you feeling?
Like, I'm not going for you,
I know.
and he is.
I know.
We're good.
Yeah.
Him, Aaron.
Good.
Solid.
Yes.
Solid. Aaron loved the idea of working with you too.
No.
And
Yeah.
that made me even happier because anytime like I want to work with somebody, I want to make sure like other people that I'm working with want it too. And whenever I said y'all too, she was elated.
Game.
So I was super cool with that.
Okay.
No, I told you when I saw the teams that were drawn and I saw you and Aaron, like I wanted to work with you guys.
And whenever they pulled me over, I was happy because I was like, good, they give me a chance to work with Pidgey, someone I want to work with, and everybody, someone I want to work
Yeah.
with. And you have the idol, so that helps. That's gonna help. That's gonna help us going forward, especially if when we merge, like there's like a close vote or something, like having that just like will only help us.
And it's scary, but like, just freaking let me do.
Yeah.
Just let me do my thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would never pressure you to like use it because I don't. It's your thing. So like, as long as like we stay solid, like us three are the majority. I was just talking to Will. Will seems kind of out of it. Like,
He's gonna keep winning challenges.
yeah, honestly.
Will's just gonna keep trucking on.
Yeah.
I feel like a bag of trash. We have to break up the bros, and we agree that Patrick's a stronger Shambro brother. So it's gonna hurt so bad. Patrick's gonna be so upset, but we have to get him out. They're just too strong, and I know he's working with William. Because they go and they talk and then they separate, and Patrick talks trash on Will, and I know it's because they're working together. And I cleared things up with Tall Patrick. He was honest up front, and Pidgey confirmed that he wasn't lying the entire time, and him and Pidgey are closer in alliance than Tall Patrick and I are. And the only thing is that we're gonna have to deal with Will and Aaron. But here's the thing, we still have more numbers with Tall Patrick, me, and Pidgey. So if we can convince Aaron that we had no choice, and that Patrick was such a huge threat, I think we're gonna be okay. Will's gonna be pissed at me, but if I can tell him, William, because I've played games with the brothers and they always side together. So if I can just convince him it's the best decision for us right now, because Tall Patrick is still very much useful for me and Pidgey. So we're in a really good spot when it comes to me, Pidgey, and Aaron. Aaron and William are gonna be pissed at us, but I think they have no choice but to listen in. And Patrick just gave us so much information because he thinks we're so solid. So I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be a betrayal, a deep one, but I have to do what I have to do, long term, long game. Because Patrick and William are both amazing, amazing players, and that's why I have to do this. So.
Like, what was your proposition? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, if we can blindside Emily, which is something that I was talking to Will about, I like floated the idea past Pity. He wasn't against it.
Okay.
It would just be something that we'd have to do like very low key because she's an idol, obviously. So I don't know who she'd vote if she did have like that one vote. You know?
Yeah, of course.
And the numbers are so small. It's like splitting votes is too risky.
Yeah.
Because that would just be dumb. And so like because like me and Will are like biologically related, but like I'm not working with him.
Yeah.
Pat's just like I'm not gonna go for you. You don't go for me type thing. And I told him when we were over there, I was like, if you want to vote me, like, you probably could vote me here and get me out if you wanted to. And he was like, no, I don't think I will. And so I believe him when he says that. But I didn't get a lot of assurance from Pity when it comes to me. Emily seems on the fence. When you told me that she talked about me and Will like we were big threats, and that scares me because it's only gonna get worse as the game goes on. So I would be down to try to pull something.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
But. And again, it's just like what
well,
I
like
think
what would
about,
that look like for me next round?
I mean, if we,
Because like I think I would be like the next one out.
well, if it was like me, you, and Pity voted Emily out, then we could probably bring Aaron in because Aaron doesn't have any loyalties to Will, and then like us four could vote out Will. And
would you actually want to do that?
I would vote out my brother, 100%.
Okay. Cool.
Just because, you know, like, we're going to work together until it doesn't really serve me. I'm not going to, like, risk my game for the guy. Like, I want to make sure he's okay, obviously.
No, yeah, of course.
But past that, you know, sink or swim.
Sink or swim. Yeah.
And because I know I'm close with Aaron.
Okay.
And, like, I don't know how close you are with Pity or, like...
I'm not really that close with, like...
Either of them?
Yeah, like, I'm not really that close with them.
It's so weird. I assumed that whenever we came over, it was going to be, like, a 3-3 deadlock.
I'm much closer to, like, Emma and Bryce.
Okay.
People that switched.
Okay.
Patrick told me about possibly going for Emma. How do you feel about that?
I mean, yeah.
Blindsiding her. Okay.
Yeah. I'm down for that. That'd be a double. Get the idol out. And
get the idol and her out. Okay, cool.
It's gonna be so bad. He's gonna be so upset, but I'm still staying.
Yeah, they're talking about blindsiding you, and I told them I would do it, and I'm not gonna do it. I swear. I really swear.
Patrick and William want to blindside me? Damn. Thought I could lie really well. I bet you Pity told him the same thing.
I'm sure.
Like he would. Okay.
Cool.
Well, it's not gonna happen, so.
No, yeah, of course.
I'll just flush my
Are we
immunity.
so good with our plan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because
it's gonna be so
it's
bad.
time to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready.
It's either time to go or time for me to go, so either way.
We cleared the air.
Yeah, we cleared the air. We're good.
We just have to damage control and Will.
Yeah, of course. And honestly, what are they gonna do? Tell us to, like, mess off? Like, no. Like, they're gonna tell us to, like,
the numbers.
Yeah.
Alright, hello new gold tribe. It's time for your first tribal council as a group. Patrick, what made you decide who to send over to the other tribe?
I didn't want it to seem like unbiased or like that it would be too weighted one way or the other. So I kind of sent like somebody I was like less close to and somebody that I knew a little bit more just to make sure that like everybody in our group like felt respected and like all those nice things.
Patrick S. So I noticed that Aaron is not with us, which does make it an unfortunate 3-2 based on old tribal lines. Do you feel like this tribe is an integrated group, or do you still see the lines there?
Well, I think it was weird because we had time to talk before she was exiled. And then once she got exiled, it absolutely changed the dynamic entirely because there was a majority that formed. If we were just voting 3-3, it would have been a lot more about like getting someone to swap. But now it's more about like someone wanting to like join with the other tribe if it's going to benefit us. Because the way that it looks like if it's black and white, it's like me and William are the minority and they're the majority. So I would say we're a little bit more integrated than just that, but that is how it shook out.
William, so if that is the way that it's shaking down. Are you focusing more on trying to pull people to vote with you, or trying to throw someone like Patrick S. under the bus?
Definitely not trying to throw somebody under the bus. I definitely think being a new tribe, I can treat it as more of a reset. So you kind of have to work from the ground up and rebuild relationships, and then just all depends on the dynamics before, like as far as who was close with who and where to go from there.
And with that, it is time to vote. Patrick, you're with Brody over here, and William, you're with me back here.
Throwing Patrick under the bus. You're partly right.
Okay, I made some plays this round. I made some pretty significant plays. So I convinced Emma to send Aaron to the island of exile, which I was trying all around to get her to do that. Emma's one of my closest allies, and to get her to send Aaron was a huge blessing. I cleared the air with Emily. Things have been a little tense for a couple rounds now, but I feel like the air is pretty clear with Emily, and we're ready to make a big move and get out Patrick S. There's only one Patrick in this town. Anyway.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this, but it has to be done.
Just don't want to go home. I think I'm set up really well, and I think that if I can get past the swap, I'll have a really good group going forward with targets that I'll need to get out when I get the chance. So
I really like the fact that Emily's on my good side and she has a solidified hidden immunity idol. Bryce, Emma, me are my top three. As I said before, Emily thinks she's in my top three, so I want to stay on her good side. You have the numbers right now. I think it's probably the biggest blindside in the game so far. It's time for him to go home. We break the brothers up. Next brother goes home next.
Alright, before I read the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now is the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Patrick S. It's my vote, Patrick S. Next vote, Patrick C. One vote Patrick C, one vote Patrick S. Next vote, Patrick C. That's 2 votes Patrick C, 1 vote Patrick S. Next vote, Patrick S. That's 2 votes Patrick S. It's 2 each. 2 votes Patrick S, 1 vote Patrick C. 1 vote left. The person voted out of Survivor Rocky Road is Patrick S. Sorry, Patrick. You've been voted out. Come with me. Alright, Patrick S., thank you for playing, but the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.